Welcome to Afternoon Live. There is a view over downtown Portland looking down from our Unico US Bancorp Tower camera. I'm Hannah Olson. Thank you so much for joining us on this Veterans Day, a day we honor the men and women who have served and sacrificed for our freedom. Here to share more about the day, we welcome from the Washington County Disability, Aging, and Veteran Services, Sean Files, and veteran Taylor Yarbrough. Thank you both for joining us today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's special to be here on this day. So Sean, I'll start with you. Can you tell me about the acronym is DAVS, right?
That's right.
What all does this organization do? It's super important.
It is. It's a county program, Disability, Aging, and Veteran Services. So we're supporting veterans and their families as well as just community members who may be disabled or aging.
And there's so many benefits that you can kind of connect people to the resources that they need.
Absolutely. So my specific role as the County Veteran Service Officer is helping veterans and their families understand what benefits are available, be it through the VA, but also potential county or state benefits from their service.
Short-term and long-term, all kinds of things you can help people kind of navigate through.
Absolutely. So helping file claims, helping them understand. We can represent on appeals as well. So last year we did about 1,500 claims that my office did.
Okay.
And about almost 900 appeals.
That's a lot of lives that you touch and help in big ways. Taylor, tell me a little bit about your service.
So I was in the Army from 2015 until 2023. So I did 3 years of ROTC at Western Kentucky University, and then I did 5 years on active duty.
How did you end up here on the West Coast?
I was stationed up at Joint Base Lewis McChord for...
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me about some of your experiences. What led you here today?
So when I started out in the Army, I was a signal officer, and I had a signal platoon, and then I moved on and had a medic platoon. We did a mission doing wildland firefighting back in 2021. That was super interesting and fun. The Dixie Fire. And then what led me here, I was medically retired from the Army, and I am back in school.
Wonderful. What inspired you to enlist in the first place? Did you always feel like this was going to be your path?
So my dad is actually still in the Army, funny enough, and we went to the same ROTC program at Western Kentucky, and we commissioned and graduated exactly 20 years apart, so that was really fun. So I don't know, I just always kind of felt like it was part of my legacy and something I always wanted to do. So yeah.
That's really special. Well, and it's a great service to all of us that you provide. Tell me about transitioning to life as a veteran. Are there things that you've needed that you've been able to access through something like DAVS?
Oh, of course, yes. So I met one of their VSOs, and she helped me immensely going through the process of, after I was out, connecting with like healthcare at the VA, helping me through filing some additional claims, and ultimately she was able to get me to that 100% permanent mark. So that's been really awesome because there's a lot of things that open up at that point.
For sure, that's a big deal. Sean, do you have folks that come to you that just really aren't aware of all the benefits and resources that they do have access to as a veteran?
It's very common. A lot of veterans think they have health care, and that's the only benefit. Or I'm told I already used my GI Bill. And so we're able to explain there's health care, there's home loans, there's disability compensation. There's a lot of different benefits that they can be eligible for.
And you mentioned helping family members too. You support everybody, loved ones and caregivers, everybody that's kind of involved in a veteran's life can have access to these things.
Absolutely. There's a lot of survivor benefits that people may not know about, and that can be really stressful. In addition, just the life happening when a veteran passes away.
Yeah.
What do you do with financial stuff? And so one of the benefits that we can help with as a veteran service officer is assist in filing a claim to try to make it a service-related cause of death. If the military contributed in some degree to the person passing, then that can be about $1,600 a month that the widow gets for the remainder of their life.
That's a life-changing
which can be
amount of money,
life-changing and double their Social Security. So.
Yeah. Tell me about the big event that we have coming up this week.
So we have the stand down. It's going to be this week on the 15th, and 10 to 2 in Hillsboro at Sonrise Church. This is a one-day resource fair for veterans and their families. So we have 56 different service organizations that are going to be there.
Wow.
A lot of housing, education, employment, healthcare, legal services, and much more. And also food, also on-site medical services. So there's a lot of different programs. And veterans don't know what's out there, and these programs have a hard time connecting. And so the goal of this event, bring everything together, and everybody would be able to get resources that they need.
Taylor, what does it mean to you knowing like events like this happen and people are working hard to make sure that veterans have access to everything that they need to live a full and healthy life moving forward.
I think it's spectacular. I actually went last year. I'd gone to an event about a month prior with the DAVS office, and was told about the stand down, and so I went, and I like how at least in Washington County they keep it real fun, but they also know when they need to be serious.
Sure.
But they have a good variety of events and things that they put on for veterans and their families, so I think it's really awesome. It's made me feel a lot more like welcome and like I've transitioned probably a lot smoother than maybe some people who don't have access or don't know about these types of things. So I think it's been just really awesome to kind of help keep me going, and it gave me a good jump start back into civilian life.
For sure. It is a big transition. Everybody has a different experience.
It's so huge.
Thank you for your service.
Thank
you
you
both for being here. Really appreciate your time. Glad we got to have this chat today. We'll have more information on our website at katu.com. We'll be right back with more Afternoon Live right after this.